Nissan is the exclusive automotive sponsor of National Drive Electric Week. So there's so much interest this year, they spread it out to be an entire week-long time. We're looking at 130 events plus. And we're trying to be part of it as much as possible because Leaf is really leading the way. Obviously, any education on EVs is great, so we welcome new entries. Nissan has a unique position because we're the affordable electric car. We're available nationwide, but you know, just furthering zero-emission technology or adoption is great for all of us. What we hear at events like this and all the time is how excited the owners are about their vehicle and saving money and telling their friends about it. And that kind of activity is something we need to harness. It's very contagious, and that's what Leaf is.
It's now getting to the point where there's over 250,000 electric vehicles that are on the road, of where 100,000 of them are just in California alone. So it's now finally working its way across the rest of the country, and people are really starting to see the advantages of driving full electric. Atlantic Station, where we're at right now, is probably the #1 area in the Atlanta market right now for electric vehicle chargers. In the parking deck, there's about a half a dozen by charge point, and then there's a charging station that's around the corner that has another half a dozen. My wife works for Georgia Power, and we were in the business to get a new car, and she'd wanted electric vehicles, and I was so against it. I was like, no, I don't want an electric vehicle. But then we actually test drove it, and we're like, oh, that's it, we're switching over. And the Nissan Leaf was the best choice for us to go. With the intercommuting that we do, you know, here in the city, it was a perfect choice. Plus the tax incentives between the federal and state. It was a no-brainer for both of us. We actually have two of the same Leaf. They're the same model, same silver Leaf. When we decided to get them, my wife was like, no, we're not just getting one Leaf, we're getting two. I was like, why two? And she's like, well, I'm not going to let you have all the fun. So we decided, well, then if we're going to have two, we've got to name them. And we decided Cosmo and Mojito. And why Cosmo and Mojito? There are two favorite cocktails, and I make a killer mojito, so that kind of seemed, you know, the right thing to do for mine. But you know, they both have, you know, unique names. In fact, most people who get electric vehicles, we tend to name our cars. We've bought basically gas twice in 8.5 months. So our gas cost went from about $3,500, or what we would have cost for 8 months worth of gasoline, basically down to, probably less than $200. And we did that for one time when we took a drive out to the coast. We took our gas car, and then for refilling a rental car, and that was it. I mean, the rest of the time it's been full electric. So we spend about $30 a month to recharge our vehicles at home, and that's driving 1,000 miles a month on each car.